Good afternoon from Carson Park in Eau Claire. Zaleski Sports presents high school baseball. We got a great Big Rivers Conference matchup coming up for you today. It's the Hudson Raiders defending sectional champions. Raiders are 4-0 overall, 1-0 in Big Rivers Conference play against the Eau Claire North Huskies, who are 3-0 overall. This is the BRC opener for North. Hello again, everybody. I'm Bob Bradovich, joined up here in the booth by former Memorial coach Dave Sparger and Spargs. These are the two programs that met in the sectional final last year. They split their regular season matchups. Those games were in May. Now we got an early season matchup between two teams that figure to be in the mix for that BRC title.
Yeah, absolutely. When you talk about the preseason talk and chatter, it's been all about Hudson, ranked number 2 in the state, I do believe, right now. And so they've got the big target on their back right now. But I tell you, we've seen North play now 3 games, and they are solid. So they're going to bring it and give a good challenge here to Hudson. North is in that battle. The discussion about winning the conference is North. There's Memorial. There's Chip. There's River. I mean, it is wide open this year. So, again, this is going to be a great one today to start out this Big Rivers Conference.
Yeah, I think part of the reason that Hudson has got a lot of the preseason attention, one, they're the defending sectional champs, and they returned some really key pieces from that 2025 team. But also, you look at two of those returners in Jace Matazinski, the shortstop, and Logan Hagman, the catcher. These are both Division I college recruits. So you got some high-end talent.
Yeah, and all you got to do is watch them play a little bit, and you see it. Just watching Jace Matazinski there at shortstop, we've seen him for the last couple of years, and boy, the development and the arm strength and the way he moves over there just reeks of Division I talent. And then the catcher, Logan Hagman, he's been back there for several years. He's been their number 1 catcher, and again, just an outstanding job behind the dish. And obviously a lot of D1 programs went after them, and they've already committed, and it's just fun to watch such great talent on this field.
You talk about the Huskies, and we saw them last Tuesday. They defeated Wausau East, and then we had them again on Friday in a home doubleheader with Superior. This is a deep team, and this is a veteran team, and they're the kind of group that doesn't really get rattled. They just kind of have that good temperament when it comes to baseball, just kind of living in the moment. And when their pitchers are throwing strikes and their fielders are making the plays, you know the hitting is always going to be there with North. This is a team that is not going to be an easy out at any point this season.
Yeah, and the biggest thing you just talked about was the fact that they're all senior and junior laden. There's not a single sophomore or freshman on the roster. They have a ton of seniors this year, just some great leadership, a lot of experience. So like you said, they're not going to get rattled. This isn't going to bother them, the fact that they're playing Hudson here, so early in the season. In fact, that might be an advantage, right? If you're going to take on a team that's that talented, get them early. Get them before they really get into a good groove in the season. And again, North will give them a challenge tonight.
These two teams will meet again Thursday at Grandview Park in Hudson. Getting set for player introductions right here at Carson Park. It's an overcast day. We got a light wind blowing left to right here on the field, but a very comfortable temperature of 67 degrees. So Spargs, all that rain we had yesterday, hey, it's all drained off. There's no puddles anyplace on the park, and it even helped the field green up a little bit from the last time we saw it on Friday.
Yeah, the field just looks tremendous. What a great place for these young men to play. Every time you come up here, you just get so envious of what these kids get to grow up and play on as they get through their high school career. It's just fabulous. And again, the park does a great job of taking care of it. That's Varsho and his crew, the city, all that kind of stuff. They do such a nice job of keeping this looking just fantastic.
Starting lineup for the Hudson Raiders, batting first is the second baseman Sam Abrahamson. Batting second, the catcher Logan Hagman. Shortstop Jace Matazinski bats third. Batting fourth, Sam Manchester, who's playing center field today. Batting fifth, the first baseman Spencer Bullis. Batting sixth is the third baseman Brady Swanson. Bergen Awney, the right fielder, will bat seventh. Tyler Boliho will DH and bat eighth. And batting ninth is the left fielder Parker Racken. On the mound today for the Raiders, Mark Sousa, the big lefty, will get the start for Brent Blagan's Hudson Raiders. Again, 4-0 on the season overall, 1-0 in Big Rivers Conference play. North Huskies will send Mason Bruzewitz to the mound. McCabe Tessing-Ritter is his catcher. Cam Buckman is the first baseman. Cashton Kynes at second base. Landon Connect will play third. Zach Shipman, a veteran shortstop. Outfield, left to right, Levante Bean, Tyler Barrows, Nick Tyson. Head coach is Jordan Fish. Huskies 3-0 overall. This is their BRC opener. We got room for you here at Carson Park. It's a nice crowd that's showing up to watch these two teams square off on the diamond. If you can't make it, just sit back, enjoy the action right here on Zaleski Sports. Right now, our national anthem. Huskies wearing their black jersey today. The white pants, black caps with the white front and the black bill. Hudson Raiders will be in their road navy blue jerseys today, the white pants and the white caps. Mason Brusewitz on the mound for North. Sparks, we've seen Brusewitz these last couple of years. We saw him last week. Not overpowering, but he mixes his pitches well. And, you know, because he does that, the fastball gets on you a lot quicker. And he's a guy that works fast. He pounds the zone. And, you know, it's kind of what you see is what you get.
Yeah, again, he's just a junior, but you're right. The key for him is he just absolutely works ahead. You just don't see him in those 3-0, 3-1 type counts. The guy knows how to work ahead, and he'll also mix his pitches. You're not going to sit there and go dead red on a first pitch. He'll mix it up with a slider or a changeup, and so the guy knows how to pitch, right? Like you talked about, he's not overpowering, but he knows how to handle the pitching mound, that's for sure.
Again, these two teams split last season, and it was North blanking Hudson in the game at Carson Park. That was a game that was played after the seeds came out for the postseason. They met again in the sectional final, and it was Hudson winning that one in a one-sided game, although the Huskies had to kind of empty the tank with the pitching staff to get through DC Everest in the sectional semifinal. It was just one of those where you were just trying to piece it together the best you could, and that just happened to coincide with with Hudson's hitters being absolutely locked in that day. So, here we go for today's matchup. First pitch coming at 4:39 p.m. Sam Abrahamson, a right-hander, steps in, and he takes one that's a little bit low, and that ball caromed off the glove of catcher McCabe Tessing-Ritter and right onto the leg of our home plate umpire, Nick Bean, who's trying to get things stretched out a little bit. 1-0 pitch. Yeah, usually, Sparks, we talk about the catchers taking a pounding back there, but every once in a while, the guy in blue behind the plate's going to take one. And
well, if you're Tessing-Ritter, that's not how you want to start the game. You want to make sure Blue's on your side. First pitch catches him. You got to do better.
To a pitch from Brusewitz, and that one is low. And Sparks, I think we put the announcer jinx on Mason Brusewitz, at least with his first hitter, a guy that rarely is behind in the count. And here's Abrahamson sitting 3-0.
Yeah, I give Abrahamson the credit, though, because I think they're just a little more concerned about the top of this order. There's that first strike.
Yeah, these are great. Abrahamson, good contact hitter. Hagman has got home run power. So does Matazinski. He's got great gap power and great speed. So, yeah, this is the part of the order you got to be careful with. That time, Abrahamson went around. Good pitch from Brusewitz, a little slider outside.
Yeah, good job getting back into the count here. Full count.
3 balls, 2 strikes to the leadoff hitter in this ball game, Sam Abrahamson. That one just a little bit low, and Abrahamson works the walk.
Again, being careful. He came with a 3-2 slider right there and missed low. And again, that's what Hudson wants, right? Get Abrahamson on the base paths, set the table, let these big boys after him go to work.
Here's the catcher, Logan Hagman. We talked about him in our pregame. He slid into that starting role as a freshman, and he has just been outstanding. Committed to play Division I baseball at the University of Minnesota. He takes one low, and it's 1-0.
Good patience so far from the Raiders.
Yeah, Brusewitz, he likes to work down low. Not a guy that elevates a lot. Once in a while, if he's got a guy in an 0-2 hold, he'll try to see if he can get somebody to chase, but usually likes to make a living low. Runner goes, testing Ritter's throw, not in time. Stolen base for Sam Abrahamson.
Great jump right there. He had a nice lead, nothing crazy, but then just great read on the pitcher right there, took off, and he made second base easily.
So 2-0 with a count to Logan Hagman. Correction, 2-1. That one outside. Huskies will try to keep Abrahamson around second base. Shipman at shortstop, and also the second baseman, Cashton Kynes. Chopped foul at the plate. Count is 2 balls, 2 strikes to Logan Hagman.
Well, now with 2 strikes, if you're Hagman, you're trying to move that runner. So really what he's trying to do is hit behind him, either go up the middle or to the right side here to see if he can't move him up to third base with 1 out.
Brusewitz has his sign. 2-2 pitch. Breaking ball. He was trying to catch that outside corner. Again, there's that plate discipline from these Hudson hitters, top of the order.
Yeah, that was a good pitch. It was outside, but again, just great location to see if you get him to chase.
Three balls, 2 strikes. Hudson threatening, top of 1 here. That one sent foul out of the ballpark.
Pitch a little away, and right there you can see Hagman trying to go to the right side.
Yeah, right fielder Nick Tyson playing relatively deep out there in right. Medium deep with the rest of the outfielders. 3-2 pitch, ripped. Base hit to left. Bean comes up throwing. It's a good throw. Play at the plate. They got him.
Wow, gutsy call on sending him with nobody out. That was hit like a rocket out to left field. I thought for sure they were going to hold him up, but they sent him, and Bean guns him down at home.
Boy, Levante Bean did a good job charging that one. Came up throwing and threw a strike to the plate, and Tessing Ritter made the dive, got Abrahamson sliding by. So, runner at first is Logan Hagman. Now Jace Matazinski batting with 1 out.
Yeah, I bet you if you're Coach Blagan, I bet you wishes he had that back, because first and third and nobody out with your number 3 hole hitter up and Matazinski, it's a way better proposition than a close play at home right there. You always hate making that first out at home. And again, that ball hit the left was just a shot by Hagman.
Well, I think it's one of those, too, where the logic is, okay, it's going to take a great play to get the guy at home, and Huskies turned in a great play.
He did it, absolutely.
Matazinski takes the ball inside. Check swing. Ruled a ball, and it's 2-0. One on, one out here. Top of one. Matazinski takes low. You wonder if a guy like Matazinski will get the green light here, 3-0.
Yeah, I'm with you on that one. I think he does. If it's a pitch he likes.
Taking that time. Yeah, it's 3-1. Wind continues to blow left to right. There's a strike. Good pitch by Bruzewicz. Got the inside corner.
Yeah, Matazinski thought his ball forward, but that caught a lot of that inside corner. So good pitch right there to get himself back to that full count again.
3 balls, 2 strikes. 1 on, 1 out. Little check swing, looper, that's going to drop in.
We might have a play at second.
Kynes to second. Not going to get him. And it's a base hit for Matazinski.
That might have been his softest base hit of his career.
I would say so, yeah.
Little check swing, pops it out into right field in no man's land, and we end up at first and second now with 1 out.
And a tough play for the second baseman, Cashton Kynes, because on one hand, you're playing Matazinski to pull, plus you want to be around the bag in case of a double play. Sam Manchester now the batter for the Raiders. So he had a long run. There's just no way he was going to get there. First pitch strike from Bruzewicz. Ball and a strike now to the Raiders center fielder.
Well, a long first inning right now so far for Bruzewicz. He's had to go to a lot of pitches here to try to get these Raiders out.
One pitch, lifted high in the air towards left field. That one slicing, and it winds up foul.
Yeah, it stayed in the park, but again, just one of those balls nobody could get to.
Well, Shipman, the shortstop, and Bean, the left fielder, made a good effort, but neither one could catch up. So the count goes to 1-2. Huskies would love either a strikeout or a ground ball and a chance to turn a double play right here. That one just off the corner.
Good quality pitch, though, right? You're up 1-2 in the count. You go that fastball, try to see if you can't entice him to go reach for it. But a good eye right there by Manchester.
2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 on, 1 down. Top of 1. Bruzewicz trying to catch that inside corner. That one off the plate. So 3 balls and 2 strikes. That one low and in the dirt, and the Hudson Raiders have loaded the bases. It's a second walk issued this inning by Bruzewicz, and that's going to prompt a mound visit from head coach Jordan Fish. Make your home elite. Elite Exteriors of Wisconsin specializes in roofing, siding, windows, doors, gutters, additions, remodels, decks, garages, and new home construction. Make your home elite with Elite Exteriors. Stop and see them in Fall Creek. And when you need to look your best, leave it to My Salon in Plum Street Boutique, providing hair care for the whole family. And check out their new fashions for spring. My Salon in Plum Street Boutique in Fall Creek. Sparks with Mason Bruzewitz, you wonder, is it a matter of he's just missing location-wise, or is he just trying to be too careful?
I think he's trying to be too careful. You're right. I mean, he is pitching well. Don't get me wrong. All those balls are just off the plate or just a little low. He's not all over the place, but you're right. He's really trying to pick corners and really trying to be precise against these quality hitters.
Spencer Bullis at the plate takes a strike. And with that mound visit, we now have a right-hander, Brett Williams, throwing in the north bullpen.
Well, it's a big part right here. Now, big part of the game. You got bases loaded, one out in the top of the first. Raiders trying to jump on top here.
Bullis takes low, testing Ritter, able to make that stop.
Well, again, I mentioned before, he's had to throw quite a few pitches in this inning.
Middle infielders at double play depth for the Huskies. The corner guys are up. Bullis takes just off the plate.
And there's a prime example, right? I mean, Bruiser's right there, just off the plate, doesn't get the call. Now he falls back that 2-1 count. But again, it was a quality pitch just off.
Bullis swings, fouls that one off the top of the press box here at Carson Park. 2 balls, 2 strikes.
Big pitch right here, this 2-2. You do not want to run this to a full count. This is the action pitch you want.
Bruzewitz goes upstairs. The throw from Tessing Ritter. Connect had to go up to get that one, and made Logan Hagman go scrambling back to the bag. So another big pitch coming here from Bruzewitz. 3-2. Bases loaded, 1 out.
Oh, big out.
Swing and a miss, and Tessing Ritter kind of snow coned that one, but he hung on.
That is a big second out right there for the Huskies. They've got a chance now to get out of this with no runs.
And here is Brady Swanson.
Tell you what, you talk about a momentum changer. If the Husky can get the third out with no runs, they're going to be pretty excited in the dugout. Other way, if Hudson can come up with that big 2-out hit.
Brady Swanson, the third baseman, lines one out to
that's hit
right.
well.
Nick Tyson on the run, makes the catch on the warning track. Raiders threaten, do not score. Huskies coming to bat, bottom 1 when we return. You're watching high school baseball on Zaleski Sports, brought to you by Tommy's Express Car Wash.
The quality materials that was used when the house was built were below builder grade. I wanted to do something a little exciting, add a little bit of color, a little bit of texture. The Infinity team took time to get to know us. He wanted to know what we wanted. Once he saw my design, he says, well, let's make this happen. It's a big project. Just changed the whole look of the house, and it looks like a brand new home. The Infinity team treated us like we were their family. I would recommend Infinity to anybody.
Culligan Water delivers. From your first call, to your first sip, to your first soak. Culligan, give us a tap. The only water that comes with a van.
From humble beginnings in 1904, the Wheatrick family has grown Grassland Dairy Products into one of the largest processors of butter in the nation. Based in Greenwood, Wisconsin, the family and its hundreds of employees continue their pursuit of providing high-quality products that can proudly be served in restaurants and homes across America.
Whether you are buying or selling, turn to the Jesperson Group at Eau Claire Realty. They have a pulse in the local real estate market and can help you with both existing homes and new builds, and they can assist you through each step of the process. That's the Jesperson Group at Eau Claire Realty. Eau Claire North Huskies will send up the top of their order here, bottom 1. 1, 2, 3 hitters, Levante Bean, Tyler Barrows, Zach Shipman to face the left-hander, the senior Mark Souza. Correction, Souza is a junior. Logan Hagman is his catcher. Spencer Bullis at first. Sam Abrahamson at second. Brady Swanson over at third. Jace Matazinski is the shortstop. Left field is Parker Recken. Sam Manchester in center. Berganani out in right. Well, you talk about momentum, Spargs, and the Raiders, boy, came out really patient at the plate. They had a couple of hits, but you get a runner thrown out at home plate, and then you strand the bases loaded on a strikeout and a flyout on a really nice play out there in right. And all of a sudden, North has got to figure, like, hey, we dodged one there.
Yeah, absolutely. And again, we go back to the Huskies' defense and how they have to rely so heavily on that. And great plays by Levante Bean and Nick Tyson to make it happen that last half inning.
Mark Souza delivers outside, and again with the speedy Levante Bean at the plate. You can see where the corner infielders are playing. Swanson up on that little cutout left side, and Spencer Bullis over at first playing up.
Well, even look at the middle infield. They're really playing a double play depth, so they've cheated up, again, knowing that any ball on the ground, they've got to hustle to get it out.
Souza's a guy that throws hard, and he's got some nice breaking pitches that he mixes in. There's a fastball on the inside corner to Levante Bean. It's 2-2.
Yeah, we had a chance to watch him last year as just a sophomore, and he looked really solid on the mound. And now, of course, a year older, put a little poundage on him, a little more work, and he is looking really good. Oh, swing and a miss.
Nope, they're going to rule it a foul ball. So Bean will trot back to the plate.
Yeah, if you're Levante Bean, he was probably hoping he didn't hit that, make contact. That way he could get down to first base.
Yeah, it was kind of an excuse-me swing, a little defensive swing.
Very defensive,
Souza
yep.
came in and pounded him right on the fists. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Souza missing outside. Occasionally, Souza will battle his control. When he's on, boy, he's awfully good. He's one of the better pitchers in the Big Rivers. Swing and a miss. Good pitch right there to Bean. 1 down in the Huskies' half of inning number 1. Here is Tyler Barrows.
Center fielder, number 2, Tyler Barrows.
Barrows, like Bean, runs very well. Handles the bat well. And with that, once again, Swanson over at third is moved up. And there's a strike from Mark Souza. High fastball, swing and a miss.
Tell you what, just watching Mark Souza right here in the first inning, this kid has already elevated his fastball. He's another D1 prospect. But you get those lefties that can throw hard and mix up pitches the way he can.
Yeah, he certainly has the profile. He's
absolutely
a tall kid, and he's got a really nice, easy motion. The ball just explodes out of his hand. Lifted high in the air. Who's going to get that one? It's going to be the right fielder, Berganani, taking charge. 2 down now here in the Huskies' half of the first. Good hack from Barrows, just got under that one.
Next batter, shortstop, number 11, Zach Shipman.
Here's Zach Shipman, the shortstop.
Good change of speed right there. Got Shipman way out ahead.
Yeah, Shipman sitting fastball, and Souza crossed him up with the breaking ball. Shipman on his way to play college baseball at UW-Whitewater. Ground ball up the middle, and it's knocked down by Abrahamson, but no play. It's a single for Zach Shipman. In fact, I saw Shipman during Saturday's doubleheader between UW-Eau Claire and UW-Whitewater.
Yeah, I suppose he had to come and watch his future program, huh?
Yeah,
About the Warhawks.
wanted to see how they were doing and chat with a couple of the coaches. So he's looking forward to it, but he said he's also pretty positive about this season. Here's Mason Bruzewitz. Yeah, and we talked about North. So many upperclassmen on this roster and a team that, they've had success in the previous years. And so often that just kind of builds.
Yeah, there's a certain expectation within the program, right, that you're going to carry it on and be one of those premier teams that every year North puts on a field.
I think the other part of that, too, Sparks, is, you get down in a game, you have confidence that you can come back. You know that, all right, it's not over. We still have chances. We still get something going. And, you can build that belief, if you've had success.
Yeah, absolutely. And they showed it on Friday against Superior. They were trailing and put the game away late.
Shipman is running. Bruzewitz check swing. They'll have to make the putter out at first, and they do. One complete here at Carson Park. We're still scoreless between the Hudson Raiders and the Eau Claire North Huskies. You're watching high school baseball on Zaleski Sports, brought to you by Tommy's Express Car Wash.
You're tuned in to Better Halves. Mike, what are you looking for?
Skip, I'm not getting older. I'm getting better. I still got big plans for my life and my Medicare.
I know exactly what you want from Medicare. Same as all the other guys. Me!
Hey, Mike, I'm Sheila from Security, and I'm just like you. In fact, I'm from your neighborhood, and I've got a Medicare plan that treats you like you.
Did it just get better in here?
Get more sales, more customers, more employees, more community support. Let Zaleski Sports help you today. Our advertising rates are less than what you have in your pocket now. People just like you watching this broadcast are your next customer or team member. Plus, you'll have the satisfaction of making sure that our light continues to shine on these student athletes. Use the phone in your hand. Email us now.
Security Financial Bank, SFB. Whether you are starting a business, buying your first home, or saving for college, SFB has the bankers who believe in you. Learn more today at sfbank.com, member FDIC. Scoreless as we begin the top of the second. Hudson Raiders will send up 7, 8, 9 in their batting order. Berganoni, Tyler Bolio, and Parker Recken against the righty Mason Bruzewitz, who worked out of a massive jam in inning number 1 and got out of it without any run scoring.
Yeah, it's not often you can have 2 walks and 2 hits and not give up any runs in an inning.
For the Raiders, right fielder number 9, Berganoni.
Ani, the right-hander, facing the right-hander Mason Bruzewitz. Swing and a miss for strike 1. Lights are on here at Carson Park with the overcast conditions. That pitch catches the outside corner, and Ani finds himself in an 0-2 hole. Bruiser's trying to stay outside, and Ani wouldn't offer a 1-ball, 2 strikes. You want to do the Euchre impression there, Sparks, or should I?
You got that one.
Okay, that's it.
Yeah, that one he just overthrew a little bit. Yeah,
just
we
a
go with that little outside there.
Yeah, just a bit. Just a bit. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Trying to catch the bottom part of the zone. Ani taking, so the count goes full. And Sparks, this is the 6th batter that has had a full count.
I was going to ask you that last night. It seemed like everybody he ran into was a full count. And sure enough, like you just said, 6 out of 7, he's run it to a full count.
Yeah, 5 out of the 6 in the first inning. Now 1 for 1 here in the second. 3-2 pitch. Line to center. Barrow is going to have to play that one on a hop.
Yeah, that one had a tailing away from Barrows. He was smart just to play that safe. Just save that to a single and not let it get by him. But again, we talk about Bruzowitz's pitching count. Boy, if you're going to go full count with everybody and then they foul a couple off, you're going to pile them up in a hurry.
Tyler Bolio will bat. He is the DH. Sophomore. Plays in the outfield, but today he is the DH for the Raiders. Huskies thinking this might be a situation where Bolio looks to drop one down. So the third baseman, Landon Connect, is up. Buckman, the first baseman, is holding the runner. Awney. Bouncing ball to third. Connect has it. Throw to second for one. Kynes will just hang on to it with the runner bearing down, but a nice play there by the third baseman, Landon Connect.
Well, outstanding play by Landon Connect. Turn and backhand that pick. That was a tough play, a little short hop. Picks it, makes a perfect throw to the second baseman. And right there, I think kind of lost it in his mid as he was trying to take it out. So smart just to hang on to it, but a good play, get that lead runner.
Here's a left fielder, Parker Recken. Huskies looking to get another ground ball here and get out of the inning. Hudson trying to keep the line moving and get those dangerous top-of-the-order hitters up. There's a pitch right on the corner from Bruzowitz, and it's 0-2 to Recken. One and two, the count to Recken. Swing and a miss. Recken down on strikes for out number two. Back to the top of the order. And Sam Abrahamson, who walked to lead off the game. He stole a base, tried to score on a base hit, and got thrown out at home. So an eventful first inning for Abrahamson.
Now we'll see if the Raiders want to start that runner at first, get him in scoring position for Abrahamson.
Well, he was edging off first there, Bolio.
Yeah, Bolio's had some good leads, that's for sure.
Yeah, because you get thrown out, well, you can start the next inning with top of your order. And if he makes it, well, you got runner in scoring position with your top hitters coming up. That one just a bit inside. 2 balls, no strikes. Here's one on the outside corner, 2 balls and a strike. Two down here, top of 1. Raiders threatened, 2 out, top of 2. Raiders threatened top of 1, did not score. You got a runner on here in the second. Abrahamson sends that one out of the park. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs.
Well, if you can get Abrahamson right here, that sure would get you out of trouble again before that 2, 3, 4 come up.
Runner goes. Throw from Tessing Ritter, not in time. Stolen base for Bolio.
Boy, as easily as he made that, I'm kind of surprised they waited that long to send him. But full count with 2 outs, now he's got a chance to score on a base hit.
Abrahamson pops it up. Cam Buckman.
He's got room.
Front of the dugout makes the catch. Nicely done by the Huskies. And they will come to bat, bottom two in a scoreless game. You're watching high school baseball on Zaleski Sports, brought to you by Tommy's Express Car Wash.
Hey, you're tuned in to Better Halves.
Skip, I love my hometown, and I want a health plan that feels the same way. So, what are your favorite local date spots?
Oh, yeah, I know like all the date spots in Eau Claire.
Jane, I'm Steve from Security. I've lived here in Wisconsin my whole life, and that means I understand your health coverage needs better.
By the way, Doug, it's Eau Claire. I have a dozen Eclairs in my dressing room.
Good evening, folks. Matt LePay here. Ridgetop Exteriors is kicking off your roof replacement like pros. Old shingles off, decking down, ice and water guard set. Textbook protection. Underlayment follows. Sealed tight like an O-line. Valleys flashed. Shingles installed row by row. Captain ventilated. The crew scoops every nail, leaving no yard marker behind. This project's wrapped. Your turn to call the play at ridgetopexteriors.com.
It's a new year, make it a new you with help from Balanced Health by Dana, offering hormone replacement therapy and customized medical weight loss programs. It's a new year, time to improve your overall well-being. Go to balancedhealthbydana.com today for more information. North Huskies will send up 5, 6, 7 in their batting order. McCabe, Tessing, Ritter, Cameron Buckman, Cashton Kynes.
Number 6, McCabe, Tessing, Ritter.
Still scoreless between the Raiders and the Huskies. One of a couple of games in the Big Rivers. Eau Claire Memorial playing at Chippewa Falls today. Those two will be here at Carson Park Thursday, and that's the game we'll have for you on Zaleski Sports. Peel to the base up, no swing. So count is 2-0 to Tessing Ritter.
Yeah, Tessing Ritter had some good swings on Friday in that doubleheader against Superior.
There's a strike. Good pitch from Souza on the outside part of the plate. Yes. 2 balls, 2 strikes.
That was. Souza could live right there if he can go that outside edge.
Poked to the right side and caught by Spencer Bullis.
Bullis being ready and diving for that play.
All right, he was played in the right spot and reacted well to that ball off the bat.
Took a base hit away right there.
Here's Cameron Bunkman. Had a huge hit in that Huskies rally in Game 2 of their doubleheader with Superior on Friday. Sent one deep to a gap in right center. Buckman's got some pop. Seen him send baseball out to that fan deck out there in right. Behind in the count now, 0-2. Up and in from Souza, and it's 1-2.
We'll see if he comes back here now with a breaking pitch. Usually you like to set that up, right, with an up fastball up and then come back with a curveball or slider away. And there was that breaking pitch.
Yep, dropped it in on the inside part of the plate. 2 down now here in the second inning. It's the 3rd strikeout for Mark Souza.
Yeah, he came back with that hard slider. Comes out of his hand looking like that fastball that he just took, and then all of a sudden it breaks over for a strike. Good pitch right there by Souza.
2 down, nobody on. Cashton Kynes at the plate. It was Kynes after that big double by Buckman Friday in Game 2. Knocked in a base hit and delivered a key insurance run for the Huskies. He finds himself in an 0-2 hole.
Yeah, Sousa's working fast and pounding the strike zone.
Ball and 2 strikes. Landon Knecht waits on deck for the Huskies. Strike 3 called. 4 strikeouts for Mark Sousa through 2 innings. We are scoreless heading to the 3rd here at Carson Park. You're watching high school baseball on Zaleski Sports, brought to you by Tommy's Express Car Wash.
We're back with better halves. Jane is looking for a better health plan. Jane?
I need someone who'll make time for me. So, how would you two get to know me?
You want time? I'll keep you on hold all night long.
He sounds gross.
Jane, I'm Steve from Security. I won't treat you like a number. I've got award-winning service and coverage made just for you.
Now that's better. Next up, networks.
Hi, and welcome to Balanced Health by Dana. My name is Dana Besson, nurse practitioner for over 18 years, and I am here to help you achieve optimal health. Do you struggle with anxiety, unexplained weight gain, brain fog, joint aches or pains? I specialize in bioidentical hormone replacement therapy to help restore balance and achieve your overall well-being. Call or text me today. I offer free consultations. I offer in-person visits as well as virtual visits from wherever you are. Take the first step to feeling your best and call me today.
Tyson Ford congratulates area student athletes on their accomplishments on and off the field. Tyson Ford, your community partner serving the Chippewa Valley. Hudson Raiders will send up 2-3-4 in their batting order. Logan Hagman, Jace Matazinski, Sam Manchester against the right-hander Mason Bruzewitz, who's allowed 3 hits. He's also issued a walk, but he has been able to work out of trouble and has not allowed a run yet. Hagman singled back in the first. Check swing and a pitch that's a little low.
He actually gave him a strike on that one.
Oh, he did. Okay. Well,
we got him on the check swing.
Oh, and pitch to Hagman. That one's low. Two and one now, the count to Hagman. And again, it's watching Bruzewitz compared to what we have seen in the past with him. He's being careful with this heart of the Hudson order. That one just a bit off the plate, 3-1.
Yeah, I think that's the key, right? I mean, Raiders have just a great plate discipline, and Bruiser knows he can't put it right down the middle, so he's really trying to work those edges.
Breaking ball is a cross for a strike, 3 balls, 2 strikes.
Well, that'll be huge if Bruzewitz can get that breaking ball over for a strike.
So just like it was in the first inning, 3-2 pitch coming to Hagman. And that one ruled it's just high.
Just up. Yeah, I would think that must be the call, right?
Bruzewitz, I think,
he
was
wanted
looking for that call. Well, he's a pitcher, Sparks. Anything around the plate when you got 2 strikes in a guy, you think you're going to get that call. Here's Jace Matazinski. He singled to right field his first time up. There's a good pitch right on the outside corner. It's 0-1.
Good change of pace right there. A little change up, get him way ahead. Now he's sitting 0-2.
Hagman, the catcher at first base, does run well. We'll see if Raiders either send him or try to do a hit and run or a run and hit. No balls, 2 strikes. That pitch is low. Hagman short lead over at first. Hard hit ball down the line, just foul. Nobody throwing in either bullpen right now, although with the amount of pitches that Bruzewicz has thrown, he might be getting to a pitch count in the next couple innings. 1-2 pitch. Lifted high in the air to center. Barrows has it measured, and he makes the catch. One out here in the third. That'll bring up Sam Manchester. He reached on a walk back in the first.
Center fielder Sam Manchester.
Bruzewicz works ahead, 0-1. Runner goes. Lifted high in the air on the infield. Bachman underneath it. He's not going to get it. So the throw will go to second, and they get the force out.
Well, misplay, but no harm, as he just simply had to pick it up and get that force out at second.
What's the second one that Buckman has gone after? The other one was in foul territory. That was the final out of the last inning. But both times the ball, he looked like he had it played and then had to start moving right at the end. Runner goes, testing Ritter's throw. It's right there, but not quite in time. Stolen base.
Yeah, so far the Raiders are 3 for 3 tonight on stolen bases.
So Manchester now standing down at second base. Count is 1-0 on Spencer Bullis. Bullis takes inside, 2-0.
Well, Bruzewicz has got an open base now. He does not have to groove one here if he wants to work around him a little bit.
Two and one the count to Bullis. The Raiders have had base runners every inning. They loaded him up in the first after getting a guy thrown out at home. Got a runner on last inning. Now they get a runner to second here in the third. And they may get that run on the base hit by Bullis.
And they will.
Manchester scores. It's 1-0 Raiders.
Well, big stolen base right there by Manchester as Bullis comes through with a nice base knock right up the middle. And the Raiders put themselves finally on the board.
Yeah, good piece of hitting there. Didn't try to do too much with it. Just sent it right straight up the middle, and Kynes couldn't catch up with it. 1-0 Raiders. Bullis the runner at first now, and here's Brady Swanson.
And a good decision out there with Barrows. Tyler Barrows making that play into second place. You had no play at home with 2 outs, so you want to make sure you keep that runner on first.
Swanson, batting with the bases loaded in the first, hit one deep to right. It was a nice running catch by Nick Tyson on the warning track, heading toward the line for the final out. So the Raiders, a run on 4 hits. And they lead it here top of 3. Sun's starting to peek out a little bit at Carson Park. Nice to see. Two balls, no strikes. Pitch from Bruzewicz. That's lifted high in the air to right.
Right fielder can't find it.
And that drifts out of play. Yep, Nick Tyson out there in right just lost it. And someone may want to run some sunglasses out to those guys on the right side.
Yeah, you talked about, though, like about 10 minutes ago, it was fully cloudy and not an issue. And then all of a sudden, like you said, the sun has come out, and it is an issue over there in right field. But there's a breeze, Brado. That ball got pushed again to the right side. Just the same thing we talked about with the first baseman struggling with catching those. That breeze going left to right is carrying it.
Line drive, and that's a base hit. Bullis on his way to third. No play there, and the Raiders have met the corners.
Again, good piece of hitting there by Swanson. Takes that pitch and just drives it to right center.
And here is Berganani. He had a single. Back in the second, was forced out on a 5-4 putout. You know, Ani, one of several guys for the Raiders that wears the eye black. And when I was down on the field pregame, he had an interesting way of putting it on. You know, Sparks in the old days, you'd just put it on. Maybe you'd have a buddy telling you, you know, where to finish. Popped up on the infield. Who's going to get it? But Zach Shipman. I'll finish the story. You know what he was doing? He had his phone and he had his camera set to video, and he was
watching himself put it on. There you go.
Figured out technology. Good for him. Raiders get a run. Huskies coming to bat, bottom three when we return. You're watching high school baseball on Zaleski Sports, brought to you by Tommy's Express Car Wash.
Want to save even more at Fleet Farm? Sign up for Fleet Rewards for exclusive offers and deals. Earn points every time you shop. 500 points gets you a $5 reward. It's free and easy to sign up, in-store or online. Plus, earn rewards even faster with the Fleet Rewards credit card. Get 4 times the points every time you use your Fleet Rewards credit card. Start shopping and start saving even more with Fleet Rewards at Fleet Farm.
I got referred to the orthodontist and I was really nervous, but in my 2-year process, the staff was very welcoming and very kind to me. My brother also had treatment here and he was very happy with the smile. I'd recommend Bruce Orthodontics to all my friends and family that want a beautiful smile just like us.
When I come in for my appointment, the wait is really short. All of the workers are very kind and sweet. They try to make sure that everything in my mouth is just right after my checkup, and Dr. Bruce is very nice.
I'd love the opportunity to meet you and transform your smile.
Call us to set up your free consultation today.
Thanks to our game day sponsor, Oakwood Bank in Augusta and Eau Claire. Proud to support local student athletes. That is Oakwood Bank in Augusta and Eau Claire. Field now in sunlight, as the Huskies will have 8-9-1 in their batting order here in the third inning against the left-hander Mark Souza, who's only given up the one hit so far. It'll be Landon Knecht, Nick Tyson, and Levante Bean. Ball and a strike. Huskies have a right-hander working in their bullpen. If you're the Huskies, again, Hudson has threatened in all innings and yet just has the one run on the scoreboard despite a 5-1 hit advantage. I think you're thinking, hey, we need a big inning and we're right back in business.
Yeah, they know they're not out of it. They've done well to get out of tough situations. And like you talked about, it's a 1-0 game. They're only in the bottom of the third.
Roller to third. Swanson has it. Throw across is in time. Landon Knecht is retired. Yeah, the good news is you're only down a run. The bad news is that Souza is just dialed in on the mound for the Raiders.
Yeah, he's really doing a nice job of that fastball. In and out, up and down. Really keeping the Huskies off balance.
Here's the right fielder, Nick Tyson, batting for the first time today.
And Souza's got that classic arm side run on his fastball as a lefty.
That one drifting in foul ground, and
Oh,
what a nice grab. Berganani.
Oh.
Yeah, with that cap flying off, showing the eye black, wearing the sunglasses. Nicely done to lean over that short fence there and grab that ball for the putout.
How about the awareness of where that fence was? I'm sure his teammates were helping him, but outstanding job. He's on the visitors' field here, and to know where that fence is and be able to reach over and make that catch.
So 2 down here in the third, back to the top of the order, and Levante Bean struck out swinging in the first. Yeah, it's a really nice play by Ani out there and right, because you're also navigating that bullpen there and, kind of trying to get around the 2 home plates that are there. That's lifted high in the air to center. Sam Manchester is under it, makes the catch. Bean hit it well, got under it. Huskies are retired. We played 3 complete here at Carson Park. Your score, Hudson Raiders 1, Eau Claire North Huskies 0. You're watching high school baseball on Zaleski Sports, brought to you by Tommy's Express Car Wash.
Wisconsin shops at Gross Auto Group for 3 big reasons. No hassle pricing, lifetime warranty, massive selection, price to move. Gross Auto Group's no hassle pricing means the price you see is the price you pay. No back and forth, no wasted time. Our lifetime engine warranty means we want your new ride running for as long as you own it. And with 8 brands in 6 stores, Gross Auto has the ride you want at the price you need. 3 reasons, 3 towns. Gross Auto Group in Neelsville, Black River Falls, in Marshfield.
Hey, Brian Butch called.
Brian Butch?
He really loves Abbey Bank, but he wants to work here.
What are we going to do with him?
I don't know. Let's let him try a few different jobs.
Let's get you that loan. Brian, buddy, you're really good at basketball, but maybe leave the banking to us.
HS Fence specializes in chain link, vinyl, wood, and ornamental fencing. They have been providing commercial and residential fencing to the people of Wisconsin for the last 18 years. Contact them today in Fall Creek or at hsfencewi.com. Hudson Raiders coming to bat, top of 4, leading 1-0. Raiders will have 8-9-1 in their batting order. Tyler Bolio, Parker Recken, Sam Abrahamson, and we've got a change on the mound for the Huskies. That's going to be Brett Williams, the senior right-hander. Bruzewitz moves over to third. So a little bit of an early hook for Bruzewitz, but as we said, he threw a ton of pitches in those first 3 innings.
Yeah, you could see it kind of coming, right, with all those full counts he was doing. And, he's had a couple of outings this year, but he's only gone about 3-4 innings each of those outings, but looked sharp. And today, again, just got behind on the count a lot, threw a lot of pitches, so you just don't overextend early in the season.
Breaking ball from Williams, misses outside. And don't forget, these 2 teams will be back at it Thursday in Hudson. But you're right, Sparks. Early in the season, there's no sense overextending your guy, especially the guy who's your number 1 starter. So number 4, Brett Williams, throwing to number 4, Tyler Bolio. And it's Bolio will take the walk. Was that 3-1 pitch missed outside, and that'll bring up Parker Recken. And with that, McCabe Tessing-Ritter is going to go have a chat with his senior right-hander.
Well, with Recken now, you're a 9-hole hitter. This may be a situation where you go ahead and put down the bunt. I mean, we're getting later into the game now. You're at the top of the 4th, and you're only up 1-0. It'd be nice to pack on another couple of insurance runs. So do not be surprised if Recken turns and bunts this one.
Bruzewitz is edging up. Ooh, that one almost got away. Buckman had to reach out to snag that throw from Brett Williams. Reckon takes that one for a strike. Long look from Williams. There's the bunt. And the count's now 0-2 to Reckon.
Yeah, good job by Williams mixing up his delivery, right? He paused even longer that time to see if he could get a read on the runner. Or you catch Reckon trying to slide his hands up in that bunt situation. So 0-2, looks like he'll probably be swinging away now. Let's see if the Raiders also try to go for another steal. We talked about how successful they've been today in that.
Yeah, 3 for 3 so far. Runner stays put. That pitch misses just a bit up high. 1 ball, 2 strikes.
Williams does do a good job. He's got a slide step, so he's not bringing that knee up real high. He's going home and going quick.
Bolio is running. Throw from Testing Ritter. It's a good one, but not quite in time.
Well, you said it. Testing Ritter put it right on the bag, just a tad up. If he gets that down on the bag, he'll probably get him, but just, again, a good break and a good run right there.
So, 2 balls, 2 strikes to Parker Reckon. And a runner at second, nobody out. Hudson looking to tack on to this 1-0 lead.
Now, if you're Reckon, you just want to get this put in play.
Yeah, in play and ideally to the right side.
Yeah, if you can, but yeah, just right now, I think he's just got to get this in play and let, Bolio will probably move up on a throw from the left side or anything happen, but he's worked himself into that full count again.
There is a fair amount of room on that left side. And there's a walk.
Good at bat right there by Reckon.
Well, back to the top of the order. For the Raiders, Abrahamson. He's 0 for 1 with a walk. But this is where things get tough if you're on the mound, as you're facing the top hitters in this Raiders lineup.
Yeah, this could be a big inning for the Raiders. They've got it set up.
Abrahamson takes a ball. Runners get their leads. Abrahamson takes a strike.
Good breaking pitch right there to catch the outside corner. But honestly, if you're Abrahamson, that's a good take. Curveball weight on the outside edge, not much you can do with it. You don't even have a strike on yet. That's a good take.
Abrahamson high in the air, right side. Coming on is Tyson. Long run for the right fielder, and he can't get it. Throw comes to second. Force out there. Well, it's been an adventure on balls hit high in the air today.
Yeah, anything to that right side, it's got some carry to it, and they end up misplaying it. But there, fortunately for the Huskies, they were able to get that force at second.
Next batter, catcher, Logan.
Well, here's Logan Hagman. With runners at the corners, North will set its defense. Bolio's the runner at third. Abrahamson at first.
And he'll be looking to swipe a bag.
Long look from Williams. Hagman took a couple steps, then held up. Or I should say Abrahamson took a couple of steps. Hagman looking for something he can drive. Takes a strike from Williams. Well, all game long, we've seen the Raiders hitters being really patient. Abrahamson is running. Testing Ritter will fake the throw. So now 2 in scoring position for Logan Hagman.
Yeah, Hagman took that strike, and I think it was just simply so Abrahamson could take the bag. Well, now the Huskies are going to bring their infield in here with 1 out, runners at second and third.
1-2 pitch coming from Brett Williams to Logan Hagman. Hagman watches that one go wide, and it's 2-2. Huskies were able to work out of a jam in the first when the Raiders had the bases loaded. Another jam right here in the fourth.
Yeah, Hagman down 1 and 2 in the count has now worked it to a full count. Again, just showing the confidence with him taking that 1-1 pitch for a strike to allow the runner to move up. Didn't even bother him. He's willing to battle with 2 strikes.
Hagman 1 for 1 with the walk, singled in the first. Hagman high in the air to left.
Should be deep enough to score him.
Levante Bean coming in. Here's the throw from Bean. That sails a little high. Sacrifice fly. We'll bring home Tyler Bolio. And it's 2-0 Raiders.
Well, I said it should be. I tell you what, I thought that was a no-brainer deep enough, but Bean kept coming in and in and in. When he caught that, if he gets that throw down and uses the grass to keep that low throw, they might have had a play at home.
Yeah, I would agree. That was I really liked how Bean played that one, and he came in there with some momentum, and boy, he's got an arm.
Yeah, he's showing that twice now tonight. But a big second run right there for the Raiders.
Now here is Jace Matazinski batting with 2 outs and a runner at third. Matazinski 1 for 2, had a single in the first. Good block by the catcher, Testing Ritter. Saved a run right there. Yeah, one fouled over our heads. Ball and a strike to Jace Matazinski.
Matazinski might stand the furthest away from home plate that I have seen all this year. Most guys are kind of on top of the plate, but he is backed off a good about 2 or 3 feet.
Oh, Testing Ritter at a third, and just getting back in is Sam Abrahamson.
Great throw by Tessmer. He put it right on the money.
Pruswick slapped the tag down. Huskies thought they had him. He definitely was leaning. 2-1 the count to Matazinski. Huskies trying to limit the damage. Raiders looking to tack on some more. And there's a pitch right on the outside corner.
Yeah, good. Again, one of those good breaking pitches that he catches that outside corner.
Two balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Runner at third. That one bouncing up there. Another good job by the catcher. McCabe testing Ritter.
Yeah, he went with that breaking ball again and just spiked it. It's one of those classic 55-footers right there. Tess doing a great job just saving a run.
Swing and a miss. Brett Williams strikes out Jace Matazinski. Raiders do tack on another run. And they lead this one 2-0 with the Huskies coming to bat, bottom four. When we return, you're watching high school baseball on Zaleski Sports, brought to you by Tommy's Express Car Wash.
Take your valuable possessions from outdoors to indoors with help from ShedsDelivered.com. It's your one-stop shop for sheds, barns, cabins, garages, greenhouses, chicken coops, and hunting blinds, all crafted by skilled Amish artisans. Headquartered in Loyal, Rod and April make it easy. Just visit ShedsDelivered.com to design your perfect structure. With short lead times and free delivery and installation, Sheds Delivered is the smart choice for outdoor storage. That's ShedsDelivered.com. Go today.
The quality materials that was used when the house was built were below builder grade. I wanted to do something a little exciting, add a little bit of color, a little bit of texture. The Infinity team took time to get to know us. He wanted to know what we wanted. Once he saw my design, he says, well, let's make this happen. It's a big project. Just changed the whole look of the house, and it looks like a brand new home. The Infinity team treated us like we were their family. I would recommend Infinity to anybody.
Welcome back to Carson Park on what's turned into a sunny afternoon in Eau Claire. We started this game overcast conditions, so much so that they had the lights on. Now we're in sunlight. As we approach the 6 p.m. hour, the North Huskies will send out 2, 3, 4 in their batting order. Tyler Barrows, Zach Shipman, Mason Bruzewitz. Against the lefty Mark Souza, who's only allowed the one hit to the Huskies. And that was a single by Shipman in the first.
Yeah, Sousa with 4 Ks over the first 3 innings and no walks. Been sharp.
Two balls, no strikes now to Barrows. Again, Barrows runs well, good with the bat, so third baseman Brady Swanson is playing in front of the bag. A strike from Souza, and it's 2-1. Three balls, one strike. Huskies looking to get their leadoff hitter on for the first time today. Barrows to right. Awney, battling the sun, makes the catch.
Boy, he made it look easy, but that is a challenge now with that sun out.
Here is Zach Shipman. He's got the lone hit for the Huskies so far. There's a ground ball up the middle past the diving Sam Abrahamson at second. Swing and a miss by Shipman. He's down on the count 0-1. Fastball that time from Souza, and quickly he's up 0-2.
Good location. Try to come inside right there. He'd gone away and away. Tries to run that fastball down inside his hands. Just missed.
Yeah, he's one of those lefties, up, down, in, out. Really good at mixing location. That one ripped to center, but coming on is Sam Manchester to make the catch.
Well, Shipman squared it up. Hit a nice line drive, but just right at him.
And that'll bring up Mason Bruzewitz. Began this game on the mound, now playing over at third base. Bruzewitz stuck out swinging to end the first. 2 down, nobody on. Huskies batting bottom 4. Bruzewitz takes the ball. Count 1-1 now to Brusewitz. There's a strike on the inside corner, 1-2.
Again, just a really nice job by Souza using that whole plate. Went just fastball away, last pitch, comes and busts one inside to get up 1-2.
Now when missing inside, 2 balls, 2 strikes. Breaking ball just missed outside, and count goes full to Brusewitz.
Yeah, good eye by Mason Brusewitz right there. That was a tough one to take, but it did miss.
And Brusewitz works the 2-out walk. Good at bat by Brusewitz.
Yeah, that's the first walk for the Huskies tonight, and only their second base runner here, and we're in the bottom of the 4th.
That'll bring up the catcher, McCabe Tessing-Ritter. He hit one hard to lead off the second inning, but line drive gloved by the first baseman, Spencer Bullis.
Yeah, he took a base hit away from Tessing-Ritter. You're right, in that second inning.
Ground ball up the middle. Abrahamson, the flip to Matazinski for the force out. 4 complete here at Carson Park. Your score, Hudson 2, Eau Claire North 0. You're watching high school baseball on Zaleski Sports, brought to you by Tommy's Express Car Wash.
Culligan Water delivers. From your first call, to your first sip, to your first soak. Culligan, give us a tap. The only water that comes with a van.
From humble beginnings in 1904, the Wheatrick family has grown Grassland Dairy products into one of the largest processors of butter in the nation. Based in Greenwood, Wisconsin, the family and its hundreds of employees continue their pursuit of providing high-quality products that can proudly be served in restaurants and homes across America.
We're back at Carson Park on what's turned into a sunny afternoon here at this venerable ballpark on the southwest side of Eau Claire. Hudson Raiders, single runs in the 3rd and the 4th. Hudson will send up 4, 5, 6 in its batting order. Sam Manchester, Spencer Bullis, Brady Swanson. And they will face the righty Brett Williams, who's the second pitcher today for the North Huskies. Williams in relief of the starter, Mason Brusewitz, who battled some uncharacteristic control problems. But as we talked about, it could just be that he was trying to be really extra careful with that very dangerous top of the Raiders batting order. So Sam Manchester will lead things off.
Yeah, we didn't get a chance to talk through Brusewitz's line tonight, but he went 3 innings, faced 16 batters, had 2 strikeouts, 3 walks, 5 hits, 1 run, and 1 earned run.
Williams delivers outside, 1-0. Bouncing ball to short. Shipman. Ball rolled up his glove. Everything was there, Sparks, to make the play, and then the ball just skidded up the glove.
Yeah, that's one of those tough ones there where he was trying to move his feet to just kind of get around the ball. But, boy, every chance you get to come up and get it and take that last hop out of it. They talk about playing the hops, and he just allowed it to go one more time, and it took that bad one and rolled up his arm.
So Manchester aboard via the error.
It's our first error of the night for either team.
Spencer Bullis, 1 for 2 with an RBI. Bullis takes upstairs. Yeah, that's about the first error we've seen from the Huskies. And this is the 4th game of theirs we've done already this season. And they're usually really good at routine plays. Runner goes. Good throw. Tessing Ritter. No, safe.
Boy, Tessing Ritter put it right on the bag. Looked at the throw, beat him. Coach Fish is wondering how that was not an out.
Yeah, Shipman had the tag there, and yeah, I'm with you, Sparks. The throw definitely beat him. It's just we're a long ways away.
Yeah, you wonder if by the time he caught it and brought the tag back, that's what he was able to beat it. You want to let that ball travel if you can deep into the bag.
So a runner in scoring position for Bullis, looking for another RBI. And the count is 3 balls, no strikes to Bullis. Well, do you turn him loose, Sparks?
I think these guys have all got the green light on top of the order like this. Well, it looked like he was taken all the way there.
Three balls, 1 strike. Nobody out. All right, second is Sam Manchester. Spencer Bullis looking for something he can drive. And they say he went around, so 3 balls, 2 strikes. It was a good pitch from Williams.
Yeah, it was. I thought it was a strike to begin with. I think it was just in tight. Blue just was wondering if it was going to hit him, and it didn't. It was a strike.
That one did hit him. So the Raiders have something brewing here in the 5th. 2 on, nobody out, and here's Brady Swanson. Swanson 1 for 2 with the single.
Yeah, he had the deep fly ball to right field that was snagged, and then he had the single. So I do not see a situation here where he's going to bunt. I think they're going to let him have his hacks.
Brent Blagan came down from his third base coach's box to give Swanson a couple of words.
You know, that's one of those, probably just a subtle reminder. Hey, don't get too antsy here. Wait for your pitch. Get something you can really handle.
Rip down the line and fair. They will send Manchester. He will score, and the runners move up. So Manchester scores to make it 3-0. Bullis moves to third. Swanson an RBI single, and he's at second.
Yeah, good job by him seeing where that throw was coming in. Knew he could get to second base. So good read there. Again, puts guys at second and third and nobody out.
That's a tough one for the left fielder because everything is developing in front of you.
Yeah,
and with his momentum carrying him to the line, thought, okay, I'm going to take a shot over there at third. I think a good throw, you got a close play.
I was just going to say that. He's shown he has the arm to make plays. And if he puts that down and on the bag, I think they got to play at third. So you're right. That makes it a tough situation to not why not try to get him get out.
Here's Bergen Ani with the infield playing up. Still nobody out. Ani takes up and in.
Well, this is a big inning right here for the Raiders. If you're really trying to blow this open, this would be the time. Second and third, nobody out.
Swing and a miss. Good pitch from Williams. Good location there.
Huskies do have action in their bullpen.
One pitch.
Good breaking pitch there to get up 1-2.
One ball, 2 strikes. 2-2 pitch. Chop foul.
Good job, Ani, staying alive.
Two. Swing and a miss.
Swung
Ani down on strikes.
Yeah, swung through a breaking pitch right there. Big out for Williams.
Here is Tyler Bolio. Reach on the fielder's choice, also reached via walk, also scored in the 4th inning. Bolio takes outside, 1-0.
Raiders just looking for Bolio to put this ball into play. Hit it hard on the ground, it should find a hole. You got the infield up. You usually elevate your average about 100 points when you hit against an infield that's in.
1-0 pitch. That's up and in, 2-0.
Now we got to find a baseball that Williams likes.
A key part of this game. Hudson trying to blow this thing open. 2-0 pitch is upstairs. Well, you have a base open. Number 9 hitter on deck. But you trail 3-0. And you've only had one hit if you're the North Huskies.
Well, as we said, the Raiders, we don't think they like to have that red light on those things. And sure enough, 3-0 to Bolio, he was swinging.
Yeah, and I kind of like that too. It's like, you know your hitters, you know what guys can do. It's like, hey, yeah, 3-0. If you see a pitch down the heart of the plate that you think you can handle, go for it. Oh, good pitch from Williams. At the knees, right at the corner. 3 balls, 2 strikes.
Big pitch here. He's looking to really limit the damage here if he can get Bolio on a strikeout.
Infield stays in for the Huskies. Swing and a miss.
Again, came back with that slider in the outside corner. That has been a good pitch for him tonight.
So 2 down, 1 run across this inning for the Raiders, and here is number 9 hitter Parker Recken.
Now the infield can back up and just get the out at first. And again, try to prevent that crooked number.
Runner at second is Swanson. Runner at third is Bullis. Recken is the batter. Williams trying to pitch himself out of this jam. Lands the breaking ball there, and it's 0-1.
Again, it's just been a really good pitch for Williams tonight. If you can start off 0-1 by being able to throw that breaking ball for a strike, or in the other case, he had a full count and he threw it on the outside, got him swinging and missing. It's been a big pitch.
Here's a fastball inside, and it's 0-2. Reckon 0 for 1. Struck out in the second, walked in the fourth. Went with the breaking ball again. That was low and away. It's 1-2.
Try to go that slider away again. Runs it to a 2-2 count.
Another good job by Tessing Ritter to block that one and keep it close. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Runners at second and third. Raiders leading 3-0. Trying to tack on another one here in the fifth. Well, that one's going to get to the backstop. No play at the plate. Spencer Bullis scores 4-0 Raiders.
Yeah, costly wild pitch right there. Looking to get out of the inning with no more damage. One gets away, goes all the way to the backstop. Gives the Raiders another run here in the fifth.
So 1 in the third, 1 in the fourth, 2 here in the fifth, and a run over at third is Brady Swanson.
Yeah, and both these runs here in the fifth are unearned.
So big pitch coming here from Brett Williams. Bouncing ball to third. Played by Bruzewicz. Throw across.
Good pick.
Nice pick by Buckman. But the Raiders do score a pair. And we move to the bottom of the fifth inning. It's Hudson 4, Eau Claire North 0. You're watching high school baseball on Zaleski Sports, brought to you by Tommy's Express Car Wash.
You're tuned in to Better Halves. Mike, what are you looking for?
Skip, I'm not getting older. I'm getting better. I still got big plans for my life and my Medicare.
I know exactly what you want from Medicare. Same as all the other guys. Me!
Hey, Mike, I'm Sheila from Security, and I'm just like you. In fact, I'm from your neighborhood, and I've got a Medicare plan that treats you like you.
Did it just get better in here?
Get more sales, more customers, more employees, more community support. Let Zaleski Sports help you today. Our advertising rates are less than what you have in your pocket now. People just like you watching this broadcast are your next customer or team member. Plus, you'll have the satisfaction of making sure that our light continues to shine on these student athletes. Use the phone in your hand. Email us now.
Back at Carson Park, bottom of the fifth inning, North Huskies trailing the Hudson Raiders 4-0. North will send up 6, 7, 8 in the batting order. Cameron Buckman, Cashton Kynes, Landon Connect. And suffice it to say, Spargs, getting late for the Huskies.
It's getting late, and Sousa so far has really been dialed in. Just giving up the one hit. He's only had 2 runners reach tonight. So as we're heading into the bottom of the fifth, the Huskies have got to find a way to get him out of his rhythm.
Buckman struck out looking in the second. Raiders looking to get to 2-0 in the Big Rivers Conference. With another matchup with the Huskies coming up on Thursday. That one just off the outside corner. Boy, Hagman, the catcher, kept that ball. He kept that glove right where it was. And after throwing it back to the pitcher, he turned around and was like, where did that one miss? Little looper. Caught by Sousa.
Yeah, great pitch there. A little jam job. Got it inside, right off the handle. Right back to Sousa for the easy out.
So here's Cashton Kynes. He also struck out looking in the second.
Second baseman, Cashton Kynes.
Huskies have had just the 2 base runners. A Shipman single in the first. And then Bruzewicz reached on a walk in the fourth. Hard hit ball. Matazinski makes the play. And a strong throw for the out.
Good job by Matazinski, though, right? Coming up and getting that real short hop instead of sitting back and getting a tricky one. He attacked the baseball, gets that short hop, smothers it, makes that strong throw.
I was going to say the same thing. He just smothered it.
Yep.
He was able to get the glove kind of on top.
Yeah, nothing fancy, just get the job done.
Here is Landon Connect. Or correction, it's Brett Williams, who came in to pitch, and then Bruzewicz moved over to third. So Connect will end the day 0 for 1. Two balls, no strikes to Williams. That one
a little low.
Missed just a little low. It's 3-0.
Not many 3-ball counts for Sousa today.
No, just the one walk issued. And Williams aboard via the walk. So the Huskies have their 3rd base runner of the ball game. And we will get a courtesy runner for the pitcher.
Matt Poppy will run for Williams.
So, Nick Tyson comes to bat. 0 for 1. He hit that ball to right field that was drifting foul. And it was a real nice catch out there by Berganani. There's another shot to right. But a foul ball off the bat of Tyson. Huskies trying to get something going here. Near half of the 5th inning. Sousa's been cruising along in this one. Just the one hit allowed. Hitting a pair of walks, that's been it. That one lifted high to right. Berganani has it measured, and he makes the catch. 5 complete here at Carson Park. Hudson Raiders leading the Eau Claire North Huskies 4-0. You are watching high school baseball on Zaleski Sports, brought to you by Tommy's Express Car Wash.
Hey, you're tuned in to Better Halves.
Skip, I love my hometown, and I want a health plan that feels the same way. So, what are your favorite local date spots?
Oh, yeah, I know like all the date spots in Eau Claire.
Jane, I'm Steve from Security. I've lived here in Wisconsin my whole life, and that means I understand your health coverage needs better.
By the way, Doug, it's Eau Claire. I have a dozen Eclairs in my dressing room.
Good evening, folks. Matt LePay here. Ridgetop Exteriors is kicking off your roof replacement like pros. Old shingles off, decking down, ice and water guard set. Textbook protection. Underlayment follows. Sealed tight like an O-line. Valleys flashed. Shingles installed row by row. Captain ventilated. The crew scoops every nail, leaving no yard marker behind. This project's wrapped. Your turn to call the play at ridgetopexteriors.com.
Top the order coming up for the Hudson Raiders here in the 6th inning. Sam Abrahamson, Logan Hagman, Jace Matazinski, and they will face a new pitcher for the North Huskies. That's Landon Connect, who began this game at 3rd base. So Connect will follow Mason Bruzewicz and Brett Williams on the mound for the Huskies. Raiders, 4 runs on 6 hits.
Yeah, for the Huskies, bringing Connect in. He was a starter, so that's just a re-entry. So that just means Brett Williams is done for the day. But he did a good job on the mound. He threw 2 innings, faced 11 batters, 3 strikeouts, 1 walk, 1 hit by pitch. He did give up the 2 runs, but both of those were unearned.
Yeah, the Huskies pitchers so far have given up the 6 hits. You mentioned the hit by pitch. There's also 5 walks in there. And yet Hudson only has 4 runs out of all that. Raiders have left a lot of guys on base. But still lead this one 4-0 as we move to the 6th. Abrahamson 0 for 2 officially, and make that 1 for 3.
Yeah, you're playing with fire when you know that he's gone 0 for 3 because 0 for 2 with a walk. He was definitely due. And as we get into the 6th inning here, you can see the Raiders actually getting their bullpen warmed up.
Yeah, Abrahamson now has been on base 3 times. Here's Hagman. He's been on base twice. Single and a walk. Also hit a RBI sac fly. Takes that one low for a ball. Yeah, it's another lefty working out in there in the Hudson pen. And Hagman wears that one.
Yeah, Hagman wears that one right in his old back pocket.
And Sparks, we're used to seeing Huskies pitchers pounding the strike zone, and for whatever reason today, just a lot of walks, a couple hit batsmen.
A lot of pitches. Yeah,
a lot of pitches.
Again, the Raiders just do such a nice job of working the count.
And Jax Matazinski now at the plate. He is 1 for 3 today. Another breaking ball.
Now, Jace Matazinski, I had 2-0.
That one upstairs. 3-0 to Matazinski. Here's a strike. 3 balls, 1 strike to Matazinski.
I think Tesserinder got crossed up on that one. He did go out there and talk to him because he was set up outside looking for a pitch, and that was actually a fastball down and in. Got the call, but you could see Tesserinder had to reach way across the body to get to it.
Matazinski looking for something he can drive here. 3-1 pitch from Connect. Instead, he's going to chase that lead runner back to second. Abrahamson gets back without a throw. There's a curveball that misses outside, so a hit batsman, a walk to follow a leadoff single. Raiders have them loaded.
Well, we've talked about all the opportunities that the Raiders have had today. Every inning they've had people on, bases loaded in the first, second and third, nobody out. I mean, here just, again, another opportunity for them with nobody out and bases loaded to really blow this open.
Manchester drives one deep, but foul. Sitting on that one, but just
yes,
yanked
he was.
Foul. Manchester batting with the bases loaded. His team leading 4-0. He's now in a hole 0-2.
Well, good job by Connect here, getting ahead. Like you said, he's sitting 0-2. Kind of make Manchester more in that defensive mode.
Testing Ritter to third. They got him.
Well, he struggled to get back. You can see he started his slide. It wasn't getting there. Great throw by Tessenritter. Kind of set that up.
So there's the first out of the inning. It's a big out for the Huskies because now you got first and second and a 1-2 pitch coming to Manchester. The lead runner, Abrahamson, picked off. It's a couple times Testing Ritter has taken a shot at a guy over there at third, and that time, throw was right where he wanted it to be. Brusewitz applied the tag, and from here, Sparks looked like he got him.
I would agree, yeah. That throw definitely was perfect throw. He put the tag down, looked like he was scrambling back to the bag.
And that one softly lined into center. Hagman on his way home. There's going to be a play at third, and he is out. So the run scores. Matazinski thrown out at third.
Again, another outfield assist. Great job again by the Husky outfielders, knowing where they want to go with that baseball, get the out at third.
So Manchester is aboard. He's got an RBI. Here's Spencer Bullis, who had an RBI single in the third.
Boy, that's 2 outs this inning, and both of them on base running.
5-0 Raiders.
Yeah, they do tack 1 on, but it sure could have been a lot worse. So right now, Bullis is trying to add to it.
Bullis takes upstairs. Bullis 1 for 2. He had an RBI single in the third. Was hit by a pitch, came around to score in the fifth. That one catches the inside part of the plate, 1-1. Manchester gets his lead at first. Lifted in the air to center. Tyler Barrows. Under it, makes the catch. Raiders, though, pick up another run. Huskies coming to bat, bottom 6, trailing 5-0. You're watching high school baseball on Zaleski Sports, brought to you by Tommy's Express Car Wash.
We're back with better halves. Jane is looking for a better health plan. Jane?
I need someone who'll make time for me. So, how would you two get to know me?
You want time? I'll keep you on hold all night long.
He sounds gross.
Jane, I'm Steve from Security. I won't treat you like a number. I've got award-winning service and coverage made just for you.
Now that's better. Next up, networks.
Hi, and welcome to Balanced Health by Dana. My name is Dana Besson, nurse practitioner for over 18 years, and I am here to help you achieve optimal health. Do you struggle with anxiety, unexplained weight gain, brain fog, joint aches or pains? I specialize in bioidentical hormone replacement therapy to help restore balance and achieve your overall well-being. Call or text me today. I offer free consultations. I offer in-person visits as well as virtual visits from wherever you are. Take the first step to feeling your best and call me today.
Mark Souza remains on the mound for the Hudson Raiders. He's working on a one-hitter. And he will face the top of the North Huskies batting order. Levante Bean, Tyler Barrows, and Zach Shipman. Shipman has the lone hit for the Huskies, and that came all the way back in the first inning.
Yeah, Sousa's been sharp, like you talked about. Just giving up the one single, he's given up 2 walks, and yet not a single base runner has reached further than first base for the Huskies. So he has been sharp as we head here to the 6th.
Bean 0 for 2. And a score from Casper Park in Chippewa Falls after 5. Chippewa leading Eau Claire Memorial 1-0. Those two will play here Thursday. We'll have it for you on Zaleski Sports.
Got a good pitcher's duel over there also.
Well, we talked about it in the pregame, Sparks. This is, again, you'd say Hudson's the favorite, just based on what they brought back from last year and some of the talent they have. But after that, boy, I tell you, you got Chippewa, you got Memorial, you got River Falls, New Richmond. High chopper to third. Swanson fields the high hop, makes the throw across.
Yeah, that's the one thing about the Big Rivers over the history of this conference. It has always produced great baseball teams.
And the only the one team that will drop down to the lower division, that being Rice Lake. Everybody else is in Division I. Tyler Barrows takes a strike. Barrows a couple of fly ball outs to right. Hey, and down the line for a hit. Barrows rounding first.
As I say, we might have a play at second if Barrows goes, but he rounded hard, realized he better play it safe right there as they're down 5 runs. So good bit of base running right there. Pull the brakes, come on back.
Yeah, and a good job by wrecking the left fielder, hustling over and getting that ball back in. But, yeah, you're right. Barrows, when, if it's a tie game, yeah, maybe you round it and take a chance there. But you got Shipman, the number 3 hitter, coming to bat, and that's just your second hit of the game.
Yeah, and Shipman's had 2 really good plate appearances here against Sousa. He got the single up the middle in the first inning, and then in the fourth, he had an absolute rope to center field that was caught. And he'll wear that one.
So the Huskies, with a little bit of a threat going here in the 6th.
Yeah, the first time they've had 2 runners on. It's the first time somebody's reached second base this game. And like we talked about, we're in the bottom of the 6th.
Logan Hagman, the catcher, will go out and have a chat with his pitcher. The shortstop, Jace Matazinski, now coming in to offer some words of encouragement. Here's Mason Bruzewitz. We've seen Bruzewitz with some pop in the bat. He's 0 for 1, a strikeout and a walk. But definitely somebody who's capable of driving the baseball. Bruzewitz takes high and wide, ball 1. Huskies trying to battle back in this one. There's a roller to second. Abrahamson, the flip to Matazinski for 1. Relay. They got him. Boy, Bullis came off the bag and then stuck the foot back on it.
Yeah, that's the key.
The double play.
Yeah, did he get back in time? That's the key. I think the Huskies are asking for the first base ump to ask the home plate for help, and he's going to check right now, so hold on. Let's see if he gets back to the bag in time. They're going to stick with it.
Yep, ruled out. So an inning-ending double play. And we are through 6 innings at Carson Park. Hudson Raiders coming to bat, top of 7, leading 5-0. You're watching high school baseball on Zaleski Sports, brought to you by Tommy's Express Car Wash.
Want to save even more at Fleet Farm? Sign up for Fleet Rewards for exclusive offers and deals. Earn points every time you shop. 500 points gets you a $5 reward. It's free and easy to sign up, in-store or online. Plus, earn rewards even faster with the Fleet Rewards credit card. Get 4 times the points every time you use your Fleet Rewards credit card. Start shopping and start saving even more with Fleet Rewards at Fleet Farm.
I got referred to the orthodontist and I was really nervous, but in my 2-year process, the staff was very welcoming and very kind to me. My brother also had treatment here and he was very happy with the smile. I'd recommend Bruce Orthodontics to all my friends and family that want a beautiful smile just like us.
When I come in for my appointment, the wait is really short. All of the workers are very kind and sweet. They try to make sure that everything in my mouth is just right after my checkup, and Dr. Bruce is very nice.
I'd love the opportunity to meet you and transform your smile.
Call us to set up your free consultation today.
We move to the 7th inning here at Carson Park. Hudson Raiders leading 5-0 over Eau Claire North, and the Raiders will have 6, 7, 8 in their batting order. Brady Swanson, Berganani, Tyler Bolio, the scheduled hitters. They will face the right-hander Landon Connect, the third pitcher to work today for the Huskies. Brady Swanson, pair of hits and an RBI. He's 2 for 3.
For the Raiders, third baseman Brady Swanson.
Well, you look at the scorecard, Sparks, and up and down the lineup, the Raiders have just gotten guys on base.
Yeah,
it's not just been concentrated just with the couple guys. It's just everybody's kind of pitching in.
Yeah, they've got 8 hits, but they've also got, 5 walks and 1 hit by pitch. So now you had another 6 runners right there. They just had a ton of base runners. They just haven't produced as many runs as they could have. But again, they're sitting here in the 7th inning up 5-0. They're kind of in the driver's seat for sure.
It'll be interesting to see if they allow Souza to finish the game.
Yeah, they did have their bullpen going there in the 6th, didn't they?
It's been quiet, though, ever since.
I think if the Raiders could tack on a few more, then they might go ahead and use the bullpen. But he's definitely not near 100 yet.
To right field. Tyson lays out. He's not going to get it. Swanson on his way to second. He's got himself a double. Brady Swanson swinging the hot bat
3
today.
for 4, yeah. A couple of singles, a double. Doing a nice job using that right field today.
Yeah, we're going to get a courtesy runner for the Raiders. That's number 6, Owen Wagner.
Yeah, he's a pinch runner in this situation. So again, with nobody out, they're looking to try to tack on a run here, so they go with a little speedier guy at second base here.
Here's Berganani. He was ready to hack there and saw that pitch dipping low and checked his swing. 1-0 the count. Takes a strike there, ball and a strike. Yeah, one just off the plate.
Boy, up and down this lineup, the Raiders do such a nice job at the plate. You know, that plate discipline. They just don't chase anything. They make you throw strikes. They work the counts. They get deep into counts.
Here's a strike delivered by Connect. Bouncing ball to third. Stabbed by Bruzewicz. Throw across is in time. Owen Wagner moving up to third on that play. So Awney is retired. One down here in the top of the 7th. Raiders with the runner at third. And here is DH Tyler Bolio.
Yeah, good job base running there from second to third. Saw that throw was going to have a long throw across the infield. Had a good jump, got into third, so now he's in scoring position at third with just the one out.
Bolio 1 for 2 officially. Walked and scored a run in the 4th. Again, testing Ritter, trying to nab a guy over at third. Worked the last time he threw down there.
Yeah, he's attempted 3 or 4 times today with those long leads they take. Take a big secondary lead, so he's to check on him.
Ball and 2 strikes. Huskies have the infield in.
Yeah, Bolio was in this situation in the 5th inning. He struck out. Again, the biggest thing here is get that ball put into play.
He does that. Scooped by Bruzewicz. Throw over, and Buckman applies the tag. Bruzewicz lost the sunglasses as he was chucking that one over to first. But he
put a nice play right there.
Yeah.
A hard hit ball to his left. Was able to check the runner and then get the out.
So it's up to Parker Recken. 0 for 2 with a walk. Recken takes a strike.
Yeah, this is a big out here for the Huskies. You do not want to come up to the top of the order. But you got 2 outs, you got the 9-hole hitter, you got to get him.
My scorekeeping is correct. The Raiders have left 8 guys on base. And yet still lead 5-0. Swing and a miss. Tessing Ritter will have to throw down to first. And they get the out. Raiders retired in their half of the 7th. Last call coming up for the Huskies, trailing 5-0. You're watching high school baseball on Zaleski Sports, brought to you by Tommy's Express Car Wash.
Wisconsin shops at Gross Auto Group for 3 big reasons. No hassle pricing, lifetime warranty, massive selection, price to move. Gross Auto Group's no hassle pricing means the price you see is the price you pay. No back and forth, no wasted time. Our lifetime engine warranty means we want your new ride running for as long as you own it. And with 8 brands in 6 stores, Gross Auto has the ride you want at the price you need. 3 reasons, 3 towns. Gross Auto Group in Neelsville, Black River Falls, and Marshfield.
Hey, Brian Butch called. Brian Butch? He really loves Abbey Bank, but he wants to work here. What are we going to do with him? I don't know. Let's let him try a few different jobs.
Let's get you that low.
Brian, buddy, you're really good at basketball, but maybe leave the banking to us.
Bottom of the 7th inning, and the Raiders have Mark Sousa back in the mound. He will look to finish off this outing. 6 innings pitched for Sousa, just 2 runs allowed. He's kept the Huskies in check, just the 3 base runners. Sousa will face 5, 6, 7 in the Huskies batting order. McCabe, Tessing, Ritter, Cameron Buckman, Cashton Kynes. Got one missing outside, 2-0. And I'm sure the thought in the Hudson dugout is, yeah, we'd love to get Sousa his complete game win, but, you know, if the pitch count starts edging up and
yeah, I think that's the only thing that's getting him out of here is the pitch count. And I don't think he's there yet. I'd be surprised if he's anywhere even into the 80s yet. He's really had some good quick innings.
Delivers a strike there, so the count goes to 3-1.
I would think the Huskies would have to get a few runners in order for they push that pitch count.
Yeah, Huskies got the Shipman hit in the first. Couldn't move him over. Had the Barrows single last inning, and then followed by a hit by pitch to Shipman, and then Bruzewicz grounded into that 4-6-3 inning-ending double play. 3-1 pitch is called a strike. 4 strikeouts today for Sousa, all 4 coming in the first 2 innings. Well, you can put another K in the book right there in the 7th, testing Ritter down on strikes. He just climbed the ladder on that one.
Yeah, the Huskies have not struck out that much against Sousa. They've put the ball in play, but just not real hard. They had a couple line drives, but mostly just the routine ground balls, routine fly balls.
Here's a pitch on the outside corner to Buckman. Well, I think an advantage for Sousa here is you look at, probably the 2 hitters in the Huskies lineup that have the most pop, Shipman and Buckman. They're both lefties. So you got that big lefty Sousa out there, making it tougher on those 2 guys. Buckman with a 1-2 count right here. Takes that breaking ball up and in, 2-2.
We'll see now if he wants to come fastball away. You go up and in, fastball down and away.
Came with the fastball. Struck out Buckman. 2 strikeouts this inning. 6 for the game. And that'll leave it up to Cashton Kynes.
Well, I would say Sousa's not laboring at all here in the 7th. He is just attacking. 2 strikeouts already, and ahead now with Kynes.
And now, Huskies down to their final strike. Sousa trying to finish this one off in style.
And he
Strike
does.
3 called. Sousa strikes out the side. It's a complete game win. A 2-hitter for Sousa. Raiders shut out the Huskies by a score of 5-0. Spargs, that was one impressive pitching performance by Mark Sousa, the junior left-hander.
Yeah, Mark Sousa does pitch a gem right there. He goes 7 innings, faces 25 batters, 7 strikeouts, just 2 walks, 1 hit by pitch. 2 hits is all he gives up through 7. Just a gem of a job on top right there for him, for Sousa. And again, we've seen him before, and he's looked even more impressive this year.
So the Raiders stay unbeaten on the season. They are now 5-0, 2-0 in the Big Rivers Conference. They will host the Huskies on Thursday. North drops to 3-1, and the Huskies are 0-1 in Big Rivers Conference play. Coming up next, the Nasonville Dairy postgame show. Nasonville Dairy with fresh cheese curds made daily. Get your cheese curds at Nasonville Dairy in Marshfield, Curtis, or at NasonvilleDairy.com. You have been watching high school baseball on Zaleski Sports, brought to you by Tommy's Express Car Wash.
Good day. My name is Ken Hyman, and welcome to Nasonville Dairy here in central Wisconsin, Marshfield, Wisconsin, as a matter of fact. Nasonville Dairy actually goes back to 1885. We are the oldest plant in Wood County. When our father brought us here in the early 1960s, we ran 7,500 pounds of milk a day. We now run 1.8 million pounds of milk a day. We buy dairy milk from 200 dairy farmers here in central Wisconsin, produce it, and ship it all over the world. We make a lot of different cheeses. We make cheddar, Colby, Monterey, Farmer's Cheese, Peach Cheese, Quesa Blanca, Quesa de Fury, Seco, Parm, Romano, Asiago, Fontina, Feta Caseri, Caflatiri, Cafla Graviera, 20 different flavors of Monterey, as well as making Edam, Gouda, and Munster. This has allowed us to go to a lot of different countries. Our furthest accounts are now in China, Japan, Canada, Saudi Arabia. We do ship to Mexico, as well as a number of other places throughout the world. This is what we call Cheese Making 101. We tried to walk you through the cheese plant today, and we're in hopes that you see our people, what they're doing, and the amount of work that goes into producing the products that we hope you enjoy. We make a lot of different cheeses. We make cheddar, Colby, Monterey, Farmer's Cheese, Pizza Cheese, Quesa Blanca, Quesa de Fir, Seco, Parm, Romano, Asiago, Fontina, Feta Caseri, Caflatiri, Cafla Graviera, 20 different flavors of Monterey, as well as making Edam, Gouda, and Munster. And the cheese be with you.
All right, welcome back to Carson Park. This is the Nasonville Dairy postgame show. Hudson Raiders winning today by a score of 5-0. Mark Sousa starting pitcher, third baseman Brady Swanson. Mark, let's start with you. 7 strikeouts, 3 coming in that last inning. We were kind of speculating. Nice day at the plate. What was working for you? What were you seeing up there?
I've had a lot of confidence lately, just nothing falling. Just decided to stay the same, put the bat on the ball and see what happens.
You guys are off to a nice start this season. A lot of expectations for this group. How are you guys managing that?
We're just having fun. Just playing baseball with your friends, making the time we can, just trying to keep it light, keep the pressure off us.
And you'll see the Huskies back again at your place on Thursday. What do you guys want to focus on in practice tomorrow?
We'll probably keep it pretty simple. It was a good win, and we'll attack them on Thursday.
All right, you gentlemen are in the Zaleski Sports Highlight House. Remember how that works?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm going to hand you the microphone. As soon as Dominic gives you the thumbs up, you guys can take it away.
I'm Mark Sousa.
I'm Brady Swanson.
And we're in the house!
Thanks, gentlemen. Good luck the rest of the way. We'll see you down the road. So that'll do it for tonight's broadcast. We'll all be back here at Carson Park on Thursday when the Eau Claire Memorial Old Abe's host the Chippewa Falls Cardinals. For my color commentator, Dave Sparger, for Dominic Millay, I'm Bob Bradovich saying good afternoon from Carson Park in Eau Claire.